Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS news for Monday, November 19. Spanish hoteliers and investors have recommitted to buying more local goods and services following a meeting with Ministry of Tourism officials on Friday. The meeting was called to discuss various issues impacting the sector. It included officials from the Ministries of Finance and Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries, as well as key members of Inverotel, the association representing Spanish hotel investors and operators. Ministry officials highlighted the use of the Tourism Agri-Linkages Exchange, ALEX app, as a means of ensuring demands in agricultural produce are met. ALEX is an online platform that facilitates the purchase and exchange of goods between farmers and buyers within the local hotel industry. Minister Bartlett also assured the investors that some adjustments were coming to lower tourism costs. The stakeholders also discussed training and certification of staff, security, ground transportation, custom duties, entertainment, and strengthening linkages, especially in manufacturing and agriculture. Spanish investors have pumped about $1.7 billion into Jamaica's tourism sector, accounting for 25% of rooms built in the country. Government will be accelerating its zinc fence removal program and regularizing more communities to support social stability. The announcement was made recently by Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Carl Samuda.
I'm looking forward to the support that I will get from the Ministry of Finance in this effort, but we're going to replace the zinc fences with modest levels of walls. And another thing that is going to play a great part in this is the numbering and naming of the streets in which they live.
Minister Samuda was at the recent launch of the Rotary Club of Kingston's 2018 Homes for the Homeless project. The club is on a drive to raise $2.5 million to finance about 5 houses, which will be built by Food for the Poor and handed over to beneficiaries.
I see this effort as a crime-fighting effort, because once you improve the environment in which people have to live, they adopt an entirely different approach.
Cabinet has approved a number of contracts for sport and housing development. The synthetic Stadium East running track at the National Stadium will be replaced at a cost of $71.5 million. German firm BSW has been awarded that contract. On the housing front, HDB Construction Limited is contracted to carry out civil infrastructure works at the NHD's Friendship Housing Development Phase 1 in St. Elizabeth. In addition to that $1.3 billion project, a $75.49 million contract is awarded to Gentech Consultants Limited for the provision of a civil engineer-led team of consultants to design and monitor the construction of the Friendship Housing Development Phase 2.
Also, the Integrated Infrastructure Project Canaan Heights, Clarendon, Cabinet approved the award of contract to Alcar Construction and Haulage Limited for the execution of rehabilitative works.
This is a $160.45 million project. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is calling on leaders in the public sector to embrace the Applications Management and Data Automation AMANDA system. Mr. Holness says this is necessary as the country works to create an environment that is more conducive to local and international investments. The Prime Minister says mayors have a crucial role to play in its implementation.
I am appealing, using this platform, to them to lead the implementation of that system. I am appealing to them and the heads of the various other agencies, NEPA and so forth, to be forward-leaning and embracing. It is only if we take that stance that we will have the change.
Prime Minister Holness was speaking at a National Competitiveness Council meeting last Thursday. The AMANDA system is a web-based application aimed at improving the ease of doing business with municipal corporations and key government agencies. And finally, government is calling on all young people to get involved in the 2018 NYS Youth Month Volunteer Project competition. The competition, which is in its second staging, was launched at the Jamaica House Basic School in Kingston recently. It's designed to engage youth groups in assisting institutions meet the Early Childhood Commission's 12 standards for certification.
We are putting our heads to the wheel to ensure that we will quicken the pace of certification. So this volunteer project is in that regard. How can we level up our early childhood institutions? How can we quicken the pace of certification?
Young people aged 17 to 29 years old are encouraged to submit a 2-minute video proposal for an early childhood institution pending certification to volunteers at heart-nta.org. The top 3 early childhood institutions will receive cash grants to support the upgrading work, and the youth groups that nominate them will be similarly awarded. The deadline for video submission is November 23. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.